ain't afraid of no ghost. You.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Whew, it is quiet.
When Hawk and Ma are out of the house, the decibel level goes way down.
You're right there. You and Pop seem to be getting along real well.
Well, it's nice to have a little time away.
Time for walks in the woods. Time for listening to old records till all hours of the night.
Now, I wouldn't call 9:30 all hours of the night, and I don't need you keeping track of what we do, thank you.
I know. But I couldn't help but notice that, you know, we've had Pop's favorite foods 3 days running. You even made cherry cobbler. You hate cherry cobbler.
I don't hate it.
And I don't much like it, and Mara doesn't really care one way or the other.
Honey, would you get me a scrap out of the bag?
Pop just loves that cherry cobbler.
I've got this all pinned down, and I don't want to move.
You mean you don't want to talk?
Something yay big, something
I
bright.
don't know why you want me to pick something out. You never like what I pick out anyway.
No, that's not true. But half of making a quilt is seeing that... Honey, what is it?
Nothing.
What'd you find in there? Oh, that was the dress you wore the whole summer. I had to make you take it off so I could wash it.
Summer Joshua went away.
Well, it's not right. I think maybe something green, maybe a stripe.
Is he okay?
I don't know. He's not saying a whole lot.
We should probably get going soon, right?
As soon as the pilot gets wrapped and plated.
Philip, if we can't get to the other side of the island by foot, how did Alex?
Maybe she had help.
Right. You ready?
Yeah, I guess so. Now, Blake.
Yeah?
I haven't found a way to tell Philip this, but if we don't find Alexander over there on the other side...
Pleasure. Don't worry. We won't leave.
No, listen. I just been thinking about Ben, about home, and I have to let go of this. I don't know how, but somehow I just have to make myself let go of this. And I have to get back home to my boy.
They're leaving. Can't you see? They're leaving.
Yes, she is.
Let me go. For the love of God, let me go to them.
Yes, you can go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Wait.
What?
You can go. But you must do exactly as I say.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Love's Deluxe for boys and Love's Deluxe for girls. Nothing's better on leaks than Love's.
Okay, let me just look in on Jenny.
Hurry. You said the fish bite early.
Uh-oh, Sport. Jenny's diaper leaked all over the sheets. Hey, what do you say we change it before we go?
She's always messing things up.
Only one diaper recognizes that boys and girls wet differently. Love's Deluxe with Leak Guard, a unique reservoir that can absorb wetness again and again without leaking. Placed in the middle for girls, up front for boys.
Is her bed wet again?
No, we helped fix that with this pink diaper. Didn't we, Jenny?
That's good.
So you like your little sister again?
I like that diaper.
Oh.
We are Flintstones kids, 10 million strong and growing.
It's a big world, and nobody knows more about helping kids grow into it than Flintstones.
10 million strong and growing.
Do your hands look as young as your face? If they do dishes, they may not, but they could, with a very special ivory liquid. It could help your hands look younger in just a week. Starting today, where hands are rough, Ivory Suds could begin to smooth them, help them feel a little softer, look a little younger, more like your face. So get started with Ivory today, and younger-looking hands could be just a week away.
Man, that hurts.
My nose is sore because I have to rub it.
Here's first aid for your nose when it's sore from too much blowing. Puffs Plus.
It's got something on it, I think.
Kind of like a lotion. It doesn't have a scent.
That has a lotion in it?
I mean, is it like sprayed on?
How did they get lotion into this?
Cooked in?
It's the first tissue with moisturizing lotion. Puffs Plus. And it's unscented.
Puffs Plus is less irritating than my regular tissue.
My nose feels great.
It's great. It's wonderful. Superb. Perfect.
7th hour, that creature is about to walk up the aisle with my son.
But Chase dangles the bait.
You and I are gonna make love, and then we're gonna run off and get married. Philip is not the man for you. You are not going to that wedding.
Will Nina fall into Jill's trap?
We're all set for a wedding and no bride.
Weekdays.
I won't say a word about you. I swear.
Your clothes.
Oh, yeah. Where are they?
Mac, bring the clothes Miss Spaulding was wearing when we found her.
Please hurry.
I won't let them leave without you. I promise.
This is it. I'm really going home.
Yes. You see, I do keep my word.
Pardon me, knew you would. Thank you, Adam.
They will ask questions. Even with your old clothes, you are going to look quite wonderful for a woman who has been abandoned for a month.
I've been well taken care of. So what do I tell them? I was lost?
There have been too many searches since then. I've decided the only thing to do is to bring them back here.
But how?
We'll clear out your room. There will be no trace.
And I'll tell them I just stumbled in here.
They'll never believe you were alone on this island without being spotted. It's the only way.
Well, thank you, Mac. I better change.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Adam.
We don't really have time for goodbyes.
No. But I will never forget. Never.
Alexandra. A memento. Mac, clear out her room. She's bringing them back here.
What?
She has to give them some sort of explanation.
Not if you didn't.
As you wish. As you wish.
Very good. I'll be back.
Where are you going? You're not going down to the beach now. You can't go down to the beach now. Come on, you know you can't go down there now. Why are you doing this?
So you know my daughter?
A very lovely young woman, yes. I don't know where she gets her looks from.
I'm liking this place more all the time.
Philip Spaulding seems terribly fond of her.
You know Philip very well?
Well, we've watched him grow up around here.
Tell me, how's he doing?
I hope we're going to be seeing a lot of you.
Well, if I'm going to turn WSPR around, I'll have to start wooing clients, and this place looks more prosperous than the studio.
I'll talk to new accounts and tell them to put a rush on yours.
Thank you. Maureen, right over here.
Oh. You know Mrs. Bauer?
She was Mrs. Bauer.
A long time ago. We have a lot in common.
Something from the bar.
Club soda. Lime? We have a lot in common.
Kevin will be right with you.
This is nice. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, my pleasure.
Housewives don't get invited to lunch very often. Don't be surprised if I start cutting your steak or something.
But you're not a housewife. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you have a career, too.
Oh, a little career, a careerette.
Would you like to do more?
Oh, no, it's just, I don't know,
Well, I know that I like your column very much.
Oh, that.
Don't say, oh, that. I made a new friend the other morning over breakfast. We took turns quoting you.
I don't know, I don't feel much like I'm the right person to give advice these days.
I do. I think you're very good at it. Simple, direct, basic common sense, and a sense of humor.
Thanks.
That's why I'd like you to work with me on WSPR.
Regis, Scotch on the rocks, please.
Of course, coming right up. Dr. Jeffries, I wonder if I could ask a favor of you.
Some free psychoanalysis?
No, although I'm sure I could use some. There seems to be some problem in the building department. For some reason, your account has been posted as 3 months delinquent.
Well, obviously, there's been a mistake.
Of course. But if you could just check with accounts on your way out, I'm sure you could handle any problem.
Of course.
Are you ready to order?
No, not quite yet. I'll call you.
Very good.
Well, so you're the thing that went bump in the night. How long have you been able to walk?
I don't want anyone to know about this.
Obviously. I could have helped.
I didn't need help.
No. You managed all by yourself. You know, I've been warned not to underestimate you, but this is incredible.
I was going to spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair.
No, of course not. You know, I've been listening to these sounds for quite some time now. This isn't a recent development with you, is it?
That is none of your concern.
Oh, I know. I just wondered why you didn't want anyone else to know.
Because false sympathy makes me nauseous.
And you have been getting tons of it. You know, because of that wheelchair, people think that you're out of the running, that you're no longer a threat.
I don't care what people think.
Oh, come on, Alan. You trade on what people think. Philip was right. Alan Michael has never been more devoted to you, his invalid father.
You are treading on dangerous ground, Nadine.
You don't want anyone to know that you can walk until it serves your purpose.
No. No, until I'm fully recovered.
Well, your secret's safe with me.
It had better be. Because you don't want to know what I do to people who betray me.
Oh, Alan, I wouldn't do anything like that. You need these?
Thank you.
It's amazing. Do you know what's interesting? When poor Henry was assaulted over at Spalding, he swore that it was by somebody on crutches, but they couldn't connect anyone to the case who used them. Like the old song says, Alan, how long has this been going on?
You're a clever woman, Nadine. There's an old English saying, too clever by half.
Here's a very different kind of orange juice, Tropicana Pure Premium, made with absolutely no water added and no water taken away. So no other major brand comes closer to this than this. Now, don't you want to try it? Ah, Tropicana Pure Premium. Nothing added, nothing taken away. You just can't pick a better juice.
Listen,
Just taste this chicken cacciatore, and you'll know why they named these new microwave-add meat dinners Hunt's Minute Gourmet. Not Hunt's Minute Edible, or Hunt's Minute Acceptable, or Hunt's Minute Pretty Good. Hunt's Minute Gourmet. That's how good they are. Just add your fresh meat to Hunt's rich gourmet sauce, then simmer in their microwave cooking bag. Mmm. And there's Oriental beef, Cajun pork. New Hunt's Minute Gourmet. Not just okay, gourmet.
Mommy. Mommy, I feel hot. Oh, honey. Sure feels like you've got a fever.
Nights like these are when you're glad you can rely on children's Tylenol to bring her fever down fast.
Don't worry, sweetie. You'll feel better soon.
And mornings like these
Mommy, we both feel better now.
are when you understand why children's Tylenol is the one most pediatricians give their own children.
Who am I? Well, some days I'm silk. Some days I'm denim. But underneath it all, I'm a woman every day. And I always want to be feminine. So I start each day fresh with Carefree. Carefree's something I do for me. Because when I'm fresh dressed, I feel more feminine. So even though some days I'm cashmere, and some days I'm cotton, I'm a woman every day. So underneath it all, I use Carefree every day.
Honey, your tea's getting cold.
What? Oh. Right.
It's the past, Reva. There's nothing you can do about it.
You're right. You're right.
Here we are.
Oh.
Everybody ready?
Don't tell me you actually caught one.
No, Grandma, I did.
Oh.
I'd like to say I let her think she caught him, but it's the truth. This girl is a natural-born fisher person.
Well, why don't the three of us go and get those fish clean?
I want to say hi to Uncle Josh.
Oh, well, all right, but just as soon as you do, we got to
What
get
is the
to
matter
those
with
fish.
that boy? He's almost 15 seconds late.
Ma.
Well, we'll have to
You
talk
can't
to
say
him
he
about
isn't
that.
reliable, though. Here we go. Get it. Hi, hot stuff. What?
Let me talk.
Wait, honey, it's not your Uncle Josh. Stop that. Stop it now. Mama and Pop are standing right here. It's Billy. He sends his best.
Well, come on, honey. Let's get to those fish.
What? Surprise? No. Actually, surprise doesn't quite catch it. How'd you know I was here? Oh, yeah, everybody's taking real good care of me. How's Mindy? You know, Billy, that girl's got you wrapped around her little finger. Sure, he calls every day. Yeah? Yeah, we are going to get married. Well, as soon as everything's taken care of. With a divorce and all. You will? You promise? You were, huh? Well, now that's funny. I was thinking about you.
Look, let's do one more aerial reconnaissance, all right? What? Once we get up, let's take one more look around.
Philip! Fletcher!
Oh, when we get over to... Quick!
What is it?
Kill the engine! Hey! Hey! What? Kill the engine! What? Kill it! Kill the engine! What?
Alexandra?
Alexandra!
Alexandra!
We're on here! Where do you hear me? Alexandra! We're on the beach! Alexandra! Where are you?
Philip.
Well, I lost you in the storm.
I know. I know.
I couldn't rest without knowing.
Every Sunday morning, I go riding till breakfast is ready. Sundays, Mom makes a big breakfast with a whole bunch of all-right hash browns. I told Mom that those hash browns are perfect for cowboys. She said they're pretty good for doctors and bankers, too.
French's, America's Sunshine Mustard.
Your daddy's sailing home today from so far away. You know you've got your daddy's face, his smile. But oh, your dad's been gone a while. It's gonna be time, a joy, darling, to meet your baby boy. We've shared your joys, we've dried your tears, we've touched your life through all these years.
With the softest Kleenex tissue ever.
Kleenex says bless you.
Phew! The foot odor in this family, it knocks me out from across the room.
Get Odor Eaters. Odor Eaters are cushiony insoles, blended with the world's most powerful odor destroyer, microscopic activated charcoal. Only Odor Eaters has it, to eat up and destroy the worst foot odor.
Foot odor's gone.
Nothing destroys foot odor like Odor Eaters. And there's an Odor Eaters for every shoe. Odor Eaters for women, cushioned feet without crowding toes. We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
A crime too terrible to be ignored.
Sometimes I get hit, too.
When daddy's the enemy, who will protect the child? The Equalizer. Then, while the wife's away, her husband's bound to play.
You're talking to a guy who has nothing against fun.
Knots Landing. Exposed.
Karen.
Thursday. Right after The Equalizer on his new night.
This is CBS.
Bitter custody battles on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Monday at 3 on Channel 6.
Oh, what a choice. All you care to eat smorgasbord. One low price you can always afford. Oh, what a choice.
$60 or over? Oh, what a choice!
Oh, what a choice. Oh, what a choice. Oh, what a choice.
Just east of Mingo Road on East 31st.
Fish on Waterbeds.
At Fish on Waterbeds, we're going to pump you up with spectacular springtime savings.
Weigh the value of this 4-piece solid oak roof with bed, dresser, mirror, and nightstand for only $11.99. That's only $51 a month. No payments till June. Plus, with over 40 beds, get 2 sets of sheets free.
Come on down to Fish on Waterbeds and flex your buying powers during our spectacular spring sale.
For the best rest of your life, give it your best shot.
Help may be on the way for Tulsa's financially strapped hospitals. A report on a possible remedy tonight at 5 and 6.
So, let's sum up.
Alan, listen, I promise I won't tell anyone.
Wait a minute. Before we start making any promises, let's get things straight. You know, I devoted a good part of my life to the art of one-upmanship, and I can clearly see that now you have the upper hand.
Oh. Well, why put it like that? I mean, we are...
And I don't like things sugar-coated. Neither do you, I don't think.
What do you want?
I'm the one who should be asking that question.
I'm not going to blackmail you.
I know.
I mean, just because you have crutches doesn't mean that you're the one who,
Oh, but you know I did. Hmm? I knocked Henry over the head. Felt terrible about it. You know, I am very fond of good old Henry.
What was it you wanted that night?
Oh, just checking up. It is the family business, and I worry.
Right. And that deal about the dead guy being alive?
Uh-huh. Roger Thorpe.
A smoke screen, right?
Yes, that's right. But it would have been better for my ego if he were alive.
Why?
Well, you see, Roger was a very smart, ruthless man. But also a very lethal one.
Sounds charming.
That's right. He was a worthy adversary. That's why I didn't like the feeling that I had been duped by his daughter.
Oh, you wanted to be done in by a man.
Yes. It was stupid.
About as close as you get, Alan. So, why were you there at Spaulding that night?
I told you.
No, you told me that you were worried about the company. But you only worry about how to get it back.
It is mine.
You know, I keep telling you that I'm not going to blackmail you, don't I?
Yes.
And you believe me.
That's right.
Because you are broke. And if I blow the whistle on you, then there won't be any way that you can get any of that money back. Well, seems like I do have the upper hand, but it doesn't do me any good.
You know, there is a native intelligence in that blonde head of yours.
But there is something else that I can do besides blackmail you, Alan.
What?
Help you.
How can you help me? The jig is up. Alan Michael's given away his money. Given up. And I've lost my inn.
Oh, come on, Alan. I'm talking to a man who dragged himself up here every night and taught himself how to walk again. I don't think that you're going to give up just because Plan A fell through.
Strange. A few minutes ago, you were afraid of me. Now you're not. Why?
Because now you know I'm not stupid enough to do you in for no good reason.
Well, it seems that we have reached an agreement.
But on the other hand, I am also not stupid enough to buy in with you without negotiation. I think you and I still have a lot of talking to do, Alan.
And one thing I know about my family, they'll do anything to protect me. And that can really get me mad, but they don't lie. What they tell me about you, well, they really believe it. They think you're that kind of man. It's hard to put that man together with the man I know, who quotes Cyrano and makes bad jokes. But I have to think it all over. I miss the man I knew very much, but I have to face the fact that he may no longer exist. I need time to think. I'm asking you to stop trying to find me. If I think we should see each other again, I'll write you. If not, Ross will get in touch with you. I think it has to be this way.
Dr. Jeffries? Dr. Jeffries? Must be quite a letter.
Rose, I'm sorry. Why don't you sit down?
You all right? Oh. Hope it wasn't bad news.
No, I'm fine. Just fine.
But it's not just the ability to give advice. I think the key is getting people to open up and just talk to you.
Holly, being able to give a good Christmas party doesn't necessarily qualify someone to be a talk show host.
Oh, I didn't say that.
But that's all you know of.
Well, not necessarily. I know that you make a strong impression without being strident. And I know that you struggle to keep a career from overpowering your personal life. And I know that you're articulate. And I think all of these qualities would be a vast improvement over our Miss Virginia, you understand.
It's very flattering, but...
You shouldn't make up your mind right now. The Bowers could be a big help, you know.
I have another job.
We're flexible. We'll work around it.
I don't think I could do that to Fletcher. I mean, to the Journal. I just don't.
Could you excuse me for a minute, please?
Sure.
Sorry.
So you found a bunker?
Yeah.
Wow.
After the storm, I looked for you.
Johnny and Chelsea found me, and we looked for you everywhere.
I was delirious, I think. Philip, the wedding. Was it beautiful?
Oh, yeah, it was great, great.
Yeah.
Al Michael's got a million pictures to show you.
And Alan?
He's all right. He's okay.
Tell me, Philip.
Well, he's still paralyzed. He's in a wheelchair.
Oh, my God, I prayed he would recover.
Yeah, well, but they said he was going to be in bed for months, and he's already in a wheelchair, so obviously he's fighting. He's all right. He's the same old Alan. Not going to keep him dead.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's over.
Oh. Yes, it's over.
You don't look too bad either. Either one of you.
Well, I have a few things. Are you hungry?
No. I'm fine.
Here's some lotion I thought with all the sun.
Oh.
Good to have you back.
Thank you, dear. Oh, I guess I don't have to ask about the two of you. I can tell by just looking.
Presenting clothes so sinfully soft your family will love to put it on. This is Advanced Fab Detergent Plus Fabric Softener for a softness so comfortable. So put it on with Fab.
Now, what was that combination again? Oh, yeah, chili and macaroni.
Hamburger Helper Chili Tomato. The perfect combination of chili, macaroni, and your hamburger.
Hamburger Helper makes a great meal.
Excuse me, ever try this coffee? Oh, no. I use special gourmet beans. So do we. I roast them to perfection. So do we. I brew fresh, rich coffee. So do we, but then we freeze-dry it to lock in superior fresh brewed flavor and aroma until you release it. Perfect. Who are you? We're the only ones who do all this. We're Taster's Choice, the choice for taste.
Introducing Total Raisin Bran. Other Raisin Brans have only 1/4 as much vitamin nutrition. And eating a Raisin Bran with only 1/4 the vitamin nutrition you could get is like having Mount Rushmore.
Hey.
With only one president. New Total Raisin Bran is the only Raisin Bran with 100% of 11 vitamins and minerals. Total Nutrition has finally come to Raisin Bran.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and I read something that convinced me that Beech-Nut Stage's baby food is the best. Their labels. I became a Beech-Nut mother because only Beech-Nut Stages has unique quality ingredients like Chiquita bananas and Regal Imperial carrots. I wanted only the very best for our daughter, and no modified tapioca starch like you'll find in other leading brands. So give your baby Beech-Nut Stages, the right food at the right stage. Compare labels yourself. There is a difference with Beech-Nut Stages.
Negotiations, huh? That's a very businesslike word. I thought we were friends.
Oh, I think a much more accurate term would be partners.
Partners? As in Bonnie and Clyde?
As in 50-50.
Yes, but we keep coming back to the sad fact that I'm broke. You're more than welcome to half.
Don't be funny, Alan. You and I both know we're talking about futures.
All of a sudden, I'm really famished. It must be all this exercise. I think I'll have Vera prepare something for me.
You know, when you nurse someone, you really get to know them.
Is that right?
Oh, yes.
How come you didn't know that I can walk?
Well, I do now. But that's not what I meant. I meant you get to know your patient's habits and moods.
Okay, so what's your point?
Oh, you keep trying to tell me that you're all washed up, that you're out of the ball game.
Why would I want you to believe that?
Because you want everyone to believe that, because it's not true.
Well, I'm glad to see that you have faith in me.
You keep pointing out that since Alan Michael lost his money, that your way in has been cut off.
I'm just stating the facts.
Bull. I know you, Alan. And I know that when something is really bothering you, that you toss and turn in your sleep all night. But the night that Alan Michael gave up all that lovely money, well, you slept just like a baby.
I was very proud of my son.
No, you got something that night. A trump card.
Nadine, really?
And ever since that night, you've been acting like you're sitting in the catbird seat. I want to know why.
No, this is none of your business.
Partners, Alan. And as far as I can see, the only asset this corporation has is what you know. I want to know.
Mm-mm.
Oh. You know, hitting someone over the head with a crutch is very bad business. The police get very touchy about something like that.
But you said that you weren't going to blackmail me.
Not for your money, Alan. Mm-mm. But don't you think it's time for a full disclosure? I want to know what you know. Come on, pal. You're asking me to buy in with you, and you've got to prove that you're worth it.
Philip is the father of Meredith's baby.
No.
Yes.
But if Alan Michael knew, then everything would be different.
Wow. These are the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. Oh, that looks so pretty. Now put this one in. Make it stand out a little bit. Yeah, all right. Where do you want that? Oh, that looks...
Hey, sister. See those beautiful flowers that Mara picked?
All right. All right, you put it right in there. Those are absolutely beautiful. Wow.
Did Billy have any news?
No, he was just calling to see how things were going. Ah, there's Joshua.
Let me talk, okay?
Okay. Here we go. Hello. Hi. Oh, wait a second. There's someone here who has to talk. She's dying to talk to you. Wait just a minute.
Hi. Okay, bye.
Well, okay, bye. Just a second. I guess we don't have to worry about her running up the phone bill, do we?
Yeah, come on, honey. Let's check on that pie. Oh, you want some?
Oh, I can't believe you made blueberry pie, one of my all-time favorites.
You know, you should see Mama and Pop. They're acting like a couple of teenagers. Yes. I had to come in here last night and tell them to turn down the music. Yeah. Yeah, you were right. It's been great down here. Yeah. I miss you, too. You know, Bud, I know that I was supposed to come back tonight.
Now, wait a minute. I forgot my glasses.
But, you know, I was wondering if you would mind if I maybe stayed an extra day.
Our dentist gave us the word about healthier teeth and gums.
Baking soda. So we tried Arm & Hammer Dental Care, the baking soda toothpaste with fluoride.
A survey shows 2 out of 3 dentists and hygienists recommend baking soda for healthier teeth and gums.
My mouth feels minty fresh.
And clean.
Arm & Hammer Dental Care for healthier teeth and gums.
Isn't it time you changed your box of Arm & Hammer baking soda?
There are bras that fit and bras that flatter. I'll settle for both.
My way is Hanes her way.
Don't let my work clothes fool you. Underneath, I'm all satin and lace.
My way is Hanes her way.
Hanes Her Way Satin and Lace Bra Collection. In soft cup, underwire, and lightly lined. Come feel how good a pretty bra can fit.
My way is Hanes her way.
Fiber laxatives. A woman who takes one when she's constipated is very much a lady in waiting. You take it and wait. Take it again and wait. Take more and wait. Because with any fiber laxative, you may have to take it for 3 days to get relief. And it can cause bloating. Why do that to yourself? Take Correctol. Correctol gives a woman the relief she wants. Gentle, overnight relief. Correctol, the gentle laxative so many women prefer.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. Gas and heating oil prices jumped more than a penny a gallon today, a result of the closing of the harbor in Valdez, Alaska, after last Friday's oil spill. The judge in the Oliver North trial has turned down a defense request for former President Reagan to testify Friday, but said he could be called later. Sales of existing homes fell for a second month in February, a real estate group says, because of higher mortgage rates. And in Yugoslavia, 2 police officers were killed, 4 others wounded today in a 5th day of rioting and protest by ethnic Albanians. Now this.
I'm dead tired. So why am I wide awake?
Nitol will help you get your Z's.
Nitol helps you feel drowsy so you can get your Z's.
Nitol will help you get your Z's.
There's a standoff in Guatemala City where prison inmates are holding nearly 650 men, women, and children hostage a second day. I'm Bob Fall, CBS News, New York. More news later on the CBS Evening News.
I think, as I discussed with you on the phone,
You all right? Yeah, something in my eye. Better? No. Holly, I know you know that Ed and I are separated.
I know.
And Ed thinks that Fletcher is the reason. And I work with Fletcher. I can hardly say his name. And I feel like the whole town knows, and I'm just really very uncomfortable sitting here talking to you.
Oh, I can understand that. You know, when Ed told me you were having problems, my first thought was, oh, no, this can't be happening to somebody else.
It's like an epidemic, you know, and then you think, oh, I'm so safe here in my sweet marriage.
And then you realize you can't remember the last time you laughed together.
Or cried. I guess you really have been through this, haven't you?
I'd like to say I'm not a member of the club, but I am. But now, I don't think things are over between you and Ed yet, not by a long shot.
Yeah, I know. Most of the time it's hard for me to think of us getting divorced, you know, not that. But then I have a hard time figuring out how we got here. Oh, boy, you know, you ought to take that job as a talk show host. Not in a million years did I imagine that I would be sitting here talking about all of this with Ed's ex-wife.
I guess we do have a lot in common.
Maybe we do.
And so I thought, with some of your sketches from the trial, maybe we could even use one for the cover of the book. I think it's going to be quite an exciting project.
I don't think it's a very good idea.
Well, you don't have to answer me right away. Take your time, think about it.
Talk it over with Rusty?
Rusty? Well, I think you know that he doesn't like me very much. But I sure hope he wouldn't stand in your way. I mean, this could be a big break for you, Rose.
Why did you ask me here?
I told you.
The book, right?
The book.
You have another reason, don't you?
Are you sure I can't get you a drink or something?
I'm absolutely positive. Get to the point, please.
Well, I just think that we have some mutual interests we should discuss.
We do.
Yes, Mindy. Look, Rose, if I get Mindy back, you don't have to worry about her and Rusty.
I'm not worried about them now.
Rose, come on. All I want you to do is get me her address.
What?
Yes, her address. Rusty has it, doesn't he? Rose, I just want to write her a letter.
Why don't you just give the letter to Rusty?
Why would I do that?
He could put it with all the other things.
What other things?
Rusty's in the process of compiling all the information he can get on you.
This is Johnny Bell.
He's planning to send it to Mindy. I don't think your letter's going to do much good.
Look, just wait.
Don't count on my help, Dr. Jeffries, with the book or with anything else. Goodbye.
Rose, so the orchestra doesn't mind taking requests?
Oh, on the contrary, they love requests.
Great. Are you supposed to tip?
Well, it's customary but not essential. Of course, if you have any selections in mind, just let me know, and I'll take care of everything.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Well, Rick called me. He told me to take good care of you.
Yeah, listen, I will get a bill when I mean, just so I'll know what I owe him.
Well, if you'd like, surely.
Great, thanks.
You know, Mr. Bauer, if you'd like, I could give you an application for membership. This way you wouldn't have to rely so much on Rick.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great, thanks.
Fine, I'll have it for you this evening.
Great. Just what I need. Another dead opportunity.
Ooh, young man.
Well, hello. We meet again.
Won't you join us?
Oh, well, sure, for a minute. Yeah. Hi, Maureen. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you again. Well, so how's the new job?
Terrible. I thought once I got into TV, I'd have all this power and people would do whatever I say. Turns out they're all turning me down.
Well, I find that hard to believe.
But I haven't given up on either one of you. I bet you'd do that interview if Maureen were asking the questions. How about it, Maureen? How would you like to interview Johnny on a morning talk show? Come on, you two would make my day if you just say yes.
No.
I bet Barbara Walters doesn't go through this.
So, listen, is Miss Virginia going to interview Blake when she gets back?
Gets back?
Well, it's not every corporate woman that goes on a rescue mission down in the Caribbean.
What? She's gone down to that island?
You didn't know?
No. Fletcher. Those maps. There's something wrong down there, something very strange, and he's taken my daughter right into the middle of it.
This is the, we've been here. This is the exact same place. We tracked something, or someone, right to this exact same place, except we lost him right here. What's going on here? This was solid rock when we were
Well,
here.
it was perfectly camouflaged. It must have been from the war. Go on, I'll show you.
Now, you know we should get out of here. We should be on the other side of the island by now.
I'm going in.
What?
You heard me. I'm going in.
You know, you're not God. Sooner or later, you're going to get caught.
It's a weather delay.
There are headaches.
Now the computer's down.
And headaches. There's aspirin and Anacin. The Anacin aspirin formula relieves headaches better than regular aspirin.
Headache better?
Not just better. Better.
Anacin, better relief.
You wouldn't feed this baby grown-up food, so why feed it to this baby? Feed him puppy food. Purina Puppy Chow brand puppy food with the extra nutrition a growing puppy needs. Puppy Chow. Doesn't your baby deserve it?
I was practicing my hook shot when she walked in.
Looks like we're working together.
Brains, talent, she had everything.
Good story's hot.
Including bad breath.
Something wrong?
I moved to the right, the left. There was no escape.
Excuse me.
Somebody like her.
How can I forget Scoop? Bad breath germs, goodbye. Wow, I'll show him.
Oh, no, not again.
Hi.
Her breath.
I figured it out.
Right. For a positive reaction, the power of Scope. Now that we cleared the air, we could finally get down to business.
For many laundry stains you thought were beyond hope. Here's new hope, new era, with new, more powerful protein. Protein to help seek out the stain, to penetrate, to strip it clean, clean to the very fiber. That's the power of protein. New era, new hope for tough stains.
Mom! Hey, Mom! Look at the people left in the yard.
Look what they left me in the kitchen. Yeah, guess I know who moves in first. Mr. Clean.
Old Baldy himself.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Clean cleans tough dirt and grime right to the shine with no dulling film.
Do your stuff, big guy. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Well, let's start on the rest of the house.
Couldn't we just live in the kitchen?
Mr. Clean leaves nothing behind but the shine.
Don't you see? If Alan Michael knew about Philip, he could force Philip to back down.
No.
He and Harley would be back here in no time.
No. I don't want to use this information unless I have to.
Oh, come on, Alan. Those poor kids are living on Fifth Street.
Temporarily. Nadine, you're a total novice here. If we use the information before the right moment, before we've explored every option, then of course we reach a short-term goal, but...
A very important short-term goal.
And Philip would devote the rest of his life getting back at Alan Michael. Let me be blunt. Philip is a much more skillful player than Alan Michael in this type of game. When you use dynamite, you have to be careful where you place it for maximum effect. Okay?
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to follow orders. And right now, my orders are you do nothing.
Oh, I get it. You just want me to buy into this. I'm not supposed to tell anyone about your little adventure. My kid gets nothing. You are giving me orders that I have to follow. You're still broke. Seems to me you don't have much to offer.
Oh, no?
What?
I don't think that's how you feel. You're playing in futures. Aren't you?
Well, tell me something, Alan. Just how miraculous is this recovery of yours?
Would you like to find out?
Now, be careful there, Hawk.
Dasher?
You be careful.
Oh, yay.
So, you're not going to go home tonight?
No, I thought it would be best to get an early start in the morning.
Right.
Mama, would you mind watching Mara for me for a few hours?
You know I don't mind.
Thanks.
But, honey, do you know what you're doing? No. I just don't want you doing something that's going to break your heart.
Mama, I'm a half hour from Tulsa. And I don't know when I'm going to be back here again.
Reva?
I have to go. I have to.
Is something? So you see, I was quite safe, and there were some canned goods.
And actually, you don't look any the worse for wear.
What?
Well, when I got home, my hands were like sandpaper, and your hands feel so smooth.
It's that lovely lotion Blake brought me.
Oh, hey, so you didn't finish the fishing line? It snapped?
Yeah, that's right. I was so disappointed.
We must have just missed you there.
I guess so.
Yeah.
What difference does it make? We're together
No,
now.
it doesn't make any difference at all.
You know, we really shouldn't be here.
You can go.
I told you, you're getting too emotionally involved here.
Yes, perhaps.
You were the one who taught me how dangerous that can be.
Yes, it's dangerous because you have no control. I now realize only fools have the hubris to think they are immune.
Oh, good, good. They're all leaving. Good.
Well, that's everything. It certainly didn't take long to pack. So, this Goodbye. Let's go.
I see. Alexander's given you the full tour. I think it's time for me to introduce myself.
You need a high-powered hold for styles on the move. So I designed the Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist that sprays on dry to hold under demanding conditions. Get high-powered hold.
Ooh, Alberto.
Into everyone's life, a little food must fall.
No problem. No problem.
Uh-oh.
So why isn't Mom upset?
No problem.
Simple. She made those clothes stain-resistant with new Bounce with Stain Guard, the only fabric softener that helps keep many stains from setting, so even spaghetti washes right out. New Bounce with Stain Guard. Stains get on, but they don't stay in. Introducing Tide with bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter. A sock this dirty gets only this white with other detergents, but gets gleaming white with Tide with bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter. New Tide with bleach.
Imagine a place where love and desire can turn into obsession, where a show of emotion can make or break you, and ambition breeds temptation so strong, it's almost impossible to resist. The place, Knots Landing.
Thursday at 9 on Channel 6. This portion of Guiding Light has been presented by Tide with Bleach. It'll knock your socks off, and it'll get them whiter than any other detergent. This has been Guiding Light.